Welcome to Netrush Report, your home for in-depth stories, breaking sports news, and powerful journeys from the world of athletics. If you're passionate about sports and the athletes who inspire us, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Now, let's get into Naomi Osaka's story. On August 13th, 2024, Naomi Osaka opened up to the world in a raw, emotional post. She admitted that she felt mentally drained, disconnected from her own body, and unable to perform at the level she once expected of herself. It wasn't just about losing matches. It was about losing herself in a sport that had defined her for so long. She spoke of missing shots she would normally never miss, of feeling detached from her instincts, and of the crushing pressure to return to peak form after maternity leave and mental health breaks. This was not the Naomi Osaka fans were used to. She had always been outspoken, but this was different. It was vulnerable, personal, and brutally honest. Her words resonated with millions, not just tennis fans, but anyone who had ever struggled with mental exhaustion or the weight of expectation. But behind that post was a much bigger story. Osaka's comeback in 2024 began with cautious optimism. Her return at the Brisbane International was a moment of joy. After more than 15 months away, she defeated Tamara Korpach in straight sets. The win wasn't just about tennis. It was proof that she still had what it takes to compete. But reality hit hard at the Australian Open, where she fell in the first round to Caroline Garcia. For an athlete of Osaka's caliber, it was a painful reminder of how far she still had to climb. At Roland Garros, she fought hard against the reigning world number one, Iga Swiatek. Taking a set off the clay court, Queen showed flashes of her old brilliance. But ultimately, she fell short in 3 sets. At Wimbledon, another setback came, an early exit against Emma Navarro. And yet, it was the US Open where fans glimpsed something different. Osaka defeated Jelena Ostapenko, marking her first top 10 victory in years. Though she eventually lost to Karolina Machova, there was a renewed spark in her game. Statistically, 2024 was a rough year. 40 matches played, 16 tournaments entered, but no deep runs into finals. But for Naomi Osaka, the numbers only told part of the story. To understand Osaka's journey, we need to look beyond the tennis results. For years, she has been open about her struggles with anxiety and depression. From pulling out of the 2021 French Open to taking extended breaks from the tour, Osaka has redefined what it means for athletes to prioritize mental health. In her August 2024 reflection, she admitted that she sometimes felt like a stranger in her own body on the court. For a professional athlete, whose livelihood depends on the connection between mind and body, that disconnect can be devastating. And yet, by sharing her struggles, Osaka has created a powerful dialogue, not just in tennis, but across the sports world. She's shown that vulnerability isn't weakness. In fact, it's strength. Looking back a year later, Osaka describes her journey as crazy, but also positive. What changed? Motherhood was a huge part of it. Osaka welcomed her daughter in 2023, and becoming a mother shifted her perspective. Tennis was no longer her entire identity. It was a part of her life, but not the whole of it. She also found strength in slowing down. Instead of pushing herself to meet impossible standards, she started focusing on balance, health, and gradual progress. This shift has given her not only peace of mind, but also a renewed love for the game. Now, as the US Open approaches in 2025, Osaka is determined to make a statement. The past year hasn't been easy. Her results in 2025 have mirrored many of the same challenges from 2024. Early exits, inconsistent performances, and the uphill climb of regaining her rhythm. But this time, there's something different. Her reflections show a woman who is no longer defined by wins and losses. She's playing for herself, for her family, and for the love of the sport. And make no mistake, when Naomi Osaka steps onto the court at Arthur Ashe Stadium, she's still one of the most dangerous players in the world. Whether Osaka wins another Grand Slam or not, her legacy is already secure. She is a 4-time Grand Slam champion. She is a trailblazer for mental health awareness. She is a role model for athletes balancing career and motherhood. And most importantly, she has shown the world that true champions are not defined solely by titles, but by resilience, honesty, and growth. Naomi Osaka's story is far from over. From emotional admissions of self-doubt to finding strength in her comeback, she's proven that the road to greatness is never a straight line. As she gears up for the US Open 2025, one question remains. Will this be the tournament where Naomi Osaka completes her comeback? One thing is certain, win or lose, her journey has already inspired millions. Thanks for watching Netrush Report. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Naomi Osaka's journey, make sure to hit like, share this video with other tennis fans, and subscribe for more stories from the world of sports. Because here at Netrush Report, we don't just cover the headlines. We bring you the stories that matter.